Outdoors.
This is early season, and early enough that the ice just left the lake. This lake was frozen as little as 5-6 days ago. And it's really nice to be out here again, the start of a new paddle season. But it's a bit of a strange time of year. It's a fun time of year because the hatch is not on yet. Being hatch meaning black flies, mosquitoes, they're not on. But at the same token, the trees have not even started budding yet. The nice heavy smells of spring is not started. It's still, the air is cool. As you can see, I have a heavy sweater. I'm just comfortable. It's actually perfect. But it is still cold at night. And it's a bit of a strange time of year. Even the birds are not super active. I haven't seen big flocks of geese flying overhead. I know they're obviously migrating, but they haven't reached this high north. And I did hear a loon earlier, so there's at least one loon on the lake. And I saw a couple of ducks. I took a pair of whistlers. But I'm trolling and I'm fishing the shoreline, and there's no nesting going on. It's that early. It'll still be a couple of weeks before I see that kind of activity. But it's great to be out here. And soon I'll be heading for shore because I gotta go visit my campsite on the island on Secret Lake. And every time I come to the island campsite on Secret Lake, I improve on it. And this year is a major improvement. You'll see that a little bit later. But for now, I'm going to continue trolling, looking for some fish. The action is really slow today. I'm really surprised. Only hooked onto a couple of small pike. Nothing of great value, and nothing really biting. It's the fishing is shut right down. Oh, he's got a huge scar, like literally, like a fish grabbed him right here and he got away. A huge V-shaped scar right there. And he's off. Okay, go. Secret Lake campsite. I'm back, and it's great to be back. It really is. As always, there's no evidence of anybody ever being here. Nobody comes here. That's why I like it so much. A little piece of paradise. But there's been some activity. Woodpeckers have been going crazy in here. There's a couple of trees. The base of the trees have been pecked away really heavy by the woodpeckers. But in any case, my fire pit is in need of some cleaning up. Lots of debris from last fall, And yeah, it's pretty good. But first things first, I have to pitch camp, get the rest of my gear up here, and grab a quick bite to eat, because it's been a long day and I haven't eaten yet. And then supper tonight. And supper tonight will be something I've been anticipating for a while, because I haven't had it in a long time, and that's moose. So I have a moose roast that's been marinating since last night, and that's going on the open flame. That's going to be good. All right, enough of all the yap yap. Time to get to work here. Trying out some new gear. Every year I got something new, and this is my new gear for this year. Well, some of it. I got a few more items. And this little pump is also a light. And hang it in the tent, and it gives you some ambient light inside the tent. Been a while since I've done this. Let's see if I can still do it. I might be a little bit rusty. Now I got something that is very special to Secret Lake Campsite. Something I should have done a long time ago. I'm going to reveal what that is very shortly. Actually, let me go get it right now. And here's what it is. Whew, that's hot. I'm overdressed. And that campfire is nice, but it's too hot. All right, here's the first pieces. Two more. Are you understanding where this is going? Barbecuing grill. In my spare time I made this, and made it specifically for this campsite because I like coming here. As you know, there's an ongoing series in my playlist that is titled Secret Lake, and I'm going to put that together. I'm going to cook over that tonight, and that's going to stay right here. So if anybody should find this campsite, they will be pleased to see there's a nice sturdy grill, and hopefully nobody takes it and leaves it here for the next time I come to my campsite that I've been working on for a few years now. So quite simply, these are the legs. And it's quite heavy. And I don't care because I'm not going to carry it anyways. Are you okay with having moose for supper? Yeah? I think you're going to be happy. Yeah, I think you're going to be happy with moose. I know you're going to be happy with moose. Let's look at what I got here. Here's my moose roast. I double bagged it just in case, right? Nothing worse than having a baggie open on you. Oh yeah, it's probably 2.5 pounds right there. Not gonna go hungry. But while I'm here, oh, that's going to be while once I throw that on the grill, I'm gonna have a beer. You don't touch that. But while I'm here with this bag, I'd like to do a little bit of a mention here. This bag came my way, and I'm using it, and I'm looking at it, and I thought I'd do a mention. This came from Lasci Outdoors, or Lasci Outdoors. This bag is handmade, and I've always been a big advocate for supporting local businesses, and this is handmade right in my town of Sudbury, Ontario, where I live. And this is all high quality product that's available to anybody. Lasci Outdoors makes these bags, different models, different types of bags, different sizes, different colors. This is a ripstop material. It's coated, so it's not waterproof, but it's highly water resistant. The workmanship on here is top notch. The stitching is just perfect. Heavy nylon webbing. Nice sturdy buckle. This here, I believe, is the Moose, this bag model. Lasci Outdoors, check them out if you're looking for something that's quality, top quality, handmade, Canadian made obviously. And if you're looking for something a little bit different, a little bit special, he does offer custom work too. Now, there's another local one. This is a local beer from Sudbury called Impact from Stack Brewing. 1.8 billion years ago, a colossal chunk of fiery rock came crashing to Earth, creating the Sudbury Basin. An homage to the blast, this copper-colored Altbier, German for old beer, boasts an aromatic hop presence and a creamy head. A dry finish complements its pleasant malt flavors, leaving you ready for the next sip. Really good. This is one of my favorite. So since we're paying homage to Sudbury, let's pay homage to Camping with Steve and have a step two. Can't go wrong with that. Love that beer. Let's give this a try. I like my my steak blue, so I like my meat extra rare. Over a campfire, that is. I like it extra rare. I like that little bit of a char too. Wow. The marinade that I'm using, I've never used it before. It's a maple spice, I'm gonna say. I can taste the maple. Very good. Every once in a while, once I see some char going on, I like that crispy char, right? Then I got a big sliver cut off. I'm letting it cool down. That'll be Lexi's, because she needs a piece of meat too. She needs a steak as well. You want your piece? You stay right here. I'm gonna go get your piece. I'm gonna give you one piece at a time here, because I don't want you to devour it. What do you say? What do you say? Hey? Good girl. Yeah. The moose is Lexi approved. Yeah. Lexi likes it. It's more comfortable eating at my little bushcrafty table than sitting on that chair. Enjoyed every bit of it, and so did Lexi. She ended up getting a little bit more in the end. Hey, big girl? Or actually, it's a little girl. Yeah? You enjoyed that moose meat? Now I feel a little bit tired, because you know what it's like when you, after you're done eating. And I should not feel tired because it's still too early. I have an entire evening to myself, and I want to stoke up that fire. I want a big fire and just enjoy it, because, well, I haven't had a good campfire since last year. So it's nice to be back out, and it's nice for you to be joining me out here on the Secret Lake Island campsite. But more food is on the way, because tomorrow morning the plan is a big breakfast before I hit the water, because I have some more fishing. I fished today and I was not happy with the results. The fish were not biting. Really nothing of great value came out of the lake. I've done way better on this lake in the past, and I don't know, I gotta figure out where the fish are right now. They should have been in the shallows spawning, So either they're done the spawn and they're gone back to their regular spots, if you will, or they're in the spawn, but because they're preoccupied with the spawn, they're not active on biting a line. Tomorrow is another day. I'm going to hit that water again tomorrow. After a big breakfast, that is. Up, eh? That's what you want? Yeah? Hey, Lexi? There's no squirrels out there either. Well, I'm not ready to get out of bed. I'm being lazy today. No sun today, still overcast. I'm quite disappointed. I slept really good though. I just didn't want to get out of bed this morning. I was sleeping so good. But last night I woke up, I bet you, 4 or 5 times just from the loons. There's at least a pair of loons on the lake, and they were quite active last night. And yeah, they woke me up several times, and that's okay with me. I don't think there's anything that screams Canadian bush than the sounds of loons. But now I got my fire roaring behind me, and first order of business, gotta get coffee happening. If it ain't black, it's because it's got the Panama Jack. This morning I rearranged my grill a little bit. Yesterday when I was cooking on it, it worked fine, but I found that it was a little bit too high off the flames. I had to stack my wood up high for the flames to be closer to the grill when I was cooking that meat. So this morning, before I made my fire, I rearranged it. I turned it on its axis, shoved it off to the side, and I moved some rocks around a little bit, and I pounded it down into the ground. It brought it down really lower, and I'm not gonna move it. I'm gonna leave it right where it is. That way I can have my fire off to the side, And if I want to cook, I can push the coals underneath it more if I want to cook on the grill, and just leave the grill right in that position all the time. I think it'll work out just great. Okay, so we got some flatbread, a couple of eggs, and a couple of slices of ham. I'm gonna warm that up. Throw that on the grill right now. Double smoke ham is gonna get smoked a third time. Come get it. That's how you kick off a day right there. Once I get that energy into me and Lexi, I'm gonna break down this camp, hit that water. You know, one of the great benefits of building a campsite of your own in an area where nobody goes to, you never have to deal with somebody else's garbage. When I get back here, it's the way I left it. Okay, so I made it on the water. The old saying is west is best, east is least. That's the old fisherman saying. But in these parts, an east wind also means rain is on the way. The weatherman said today would be mostly sunny, but I have a wind that is straight east. I'm not going to mess around. I can smell it in the air. Rain is on the way. I'm going to fish on my way out of here. I'm not going to spend the day on Secret Lake. I'm just going to have to head out here. I'm dry. I'm going to keep dry, and I'm just going to fish on the way out. So if you guys are not familiar with Secret Lake, I have an entire series, a playlist dedicated to Secret Lake. Click on the card that's on the screen right now. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch all of you guys later.